Да, все это. Не понял. Че за нахрен? Так, блять. Блять, это сука хуйню, блять. Я не помню свой. Может так можно. Или создать профиль, что это такое же. Ладно. Ничего не хочу создавать, блять. Че, не подходит, блять? А, все. Ой, блять, сорян, ребят, заболел. А вот. Настройки. Звук. Музыку отключить. Диалоги. Робо. Графика. Ой, блядь. Так. Имран, поздравляю тебя с новым телефоном. Samsung Galaxy 5 намного классный. Ладно, дела, новая игра. Поехали, ребята. Я буду молчать сейчас.
A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile, the car, the symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. The city where a man's home is his castle, a quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. The city of pioneers. The city of dreamers. The city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Ребята, зашел на стрим, а тут какая-то фигня. Фроки, не нравится, можешь не смотреть, нормальная игра. Я тебе не понимаю, что за игра, нравится Counter-Strike, играть в Counter-Strike. И пора вырастить, ребят, пора повзрослеть уже. И кому не нравятся такие игры про детективов. Я никому не заставляю смотреть мой стрим. Люди заходят, кому нравится. Не, а чё, блядь? Кому нравится, тот заходит. Сейчас сохраню, ребята. Так, все. Поехали. Как картинка, ребята.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself. I hope they didn't get our number, Phelps.
Нормально, ребята, не подвисает? Сейчас, ребята. Секунду. Я игру, у меня просто ОБС завис. Секунду, что-то у меня. Так. Блять. Чем мне не нравится Rockstar? Что все у них через жопу. Как только игру сворачиваешь, блять, я хуй, сука, раскроешь. Ну давай, сука. Блять, ну Rockstar, ну блять, ну сука, не подводи меня. Rockstar, не разочаруй меня. Ну, блядь, видишь, сука, вот тебе Rockstar, блядь, ну ты игра старая, что я могу сделать? Ладно, Alt Ctrl Delete, не помеха для нас. Сейчас запустим еще раз. Тем более мы только начали. Мы только начали, так что нормально. Все нормально. Имран, нормально. Да? Слушай, Имран, ты что, не знаешь от Rockstar игры? Они как делают, что у них единственная GTA, которая появилась, это GTA 5. Нормально сделали GTA 5. А эта игра именно такая от разработчиков Rockstar, но в стиле мафии. То есть это не по стрелялке, это, то есть, ну, это стрелялки тоже, но погони. Но это стиль более-менее как-то вот, детектива. Детектива 40-х. То есть 20-х годов еще. То есть такая стилистика игры. Сейчас. Сейчас. Все подтянется. Все, пошел, да? Все, пошел. Во! О, пошло. Все. Поехали, блядь, я ебал. Сюда. Добро пожаловать, блядь, я Noire. Так, все, так. Продолжить. Ребята, я буду молчать, чтобы вы могли читать субтитры, да, и я постараюсь никого не отвлекать, кому понравится. Потому что игрокам нравятся, допустим, субтитры, людям нравится, допустим, когда все говорят именно в игре, а, допустим, я буду меньше говорить. То есть, если это такие ситуации, я буду, допустим, с вашей помощью вместе мы будем угадывать мимику персонажа. То есть мимику персонажа, то есть, если он будет врать, либо он будет не врать. То есть это будем вместе что-то узнавать. То есть я буду меньше говорить, то есть вы будете именно. Вот представьте, что вы смотрите фильм. Субтитры, да. Вот сейчас я включил субтитры. Там есть субтитры. Вот представьте, что это. Вы смотрите старый фильм, да, вот в таком стилистике, то есть про детективов, да, там розысков убийцы, там, ну, короче, меньше слов, больше дела. Поехали, ребят.
Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe...
Тарас, я не могу читать по-русски, потому что у меня русский очень плохой. Я не хочу просто читать людям терять впечатление. Лучше вот если я просто буду сам себе читать, то есть и если игрокам нравится, просто пусть они читают сами себе, то есть я не хочу, у меня русский сильно плохой. Поехали.
Even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Игра, ребята, игра подвисает или нет? Нормально. Если подвисает, то я сейчас немножко уменьшу графику. Изображение. Так, тени. Качество лиц. Общий уровень. Давай на 1 поставлю, чтобы не подвисал сзади. Отключить. Все. Чтобы не подвисало на стримах. Сейчас посмотрим. Так. На стриме да, сейчас проверим. Сейчас. Нормально все? Так. Если подвисать, напишите мне заранее.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
Видите, мы играем полицейским.
We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't
Ух
come
ты,
up with
используйте
anything,
кто
come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Охренеть.
Look at this junk.
Ребята, подвисает игра? Если подвисает, давайте еще настройки. Графики. Вот так. Я не отключу. Все. Сейчас должно.
Advice?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Ребята, вот он немножко такой хоррор, детектив.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Так. Так, тап, чтобы открыть блокнот. Так, что мы сможем? Так, улики. Пятна крови на дверях нам. Окей. Так. Люди. Подозрительное убийство. Давайте проверим. Что мы можем узнать? Ага. Тоже. Подожди, что там? Нажмите. Ага. Все. Что, сюда надо идти? Ребята, если если что, подсказывайте, будем вместе. О, пистолет.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Не переживай, не. Так, тут ничего
The
не...
gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Вот только не говорите, что я буду еще по трубам лазить. Да. Охренеть.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are? How you doing, Cole?
Smith & Wesson.
Found it yet?
Serial S71893.
Вот здесь что написано там Смит Вессон. Смит Вессон, да?
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
2 патрона не хватает, да, значит? Понятно.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Открыть блокнот. Улики. Револьвер. Так, револьвер Смит Вилсон, серийный номер С71893. Из него стреляли 2 выстрела. Понятно. Так. Ребята, я понимаю, что вам, может, никому эта игра не нравится, она скучная, не веселая. Я заметил, что люди уходят. Ну и ладно, кто хочет, кому нравится такая игра, кто останется.
We could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Посмотрите, оружейный магазин. Ага. Побежали.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to get
А,
much
блин, я
attention.
что-то походу не добегу.
Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
Ребята, обратите внимание
It'll be fine, Ralph.
на лица. Они меняют лица. То есть это что мне в этой игре понравилось. Как будто вот именно как в фильмах, да, то есть у каждого человека есть своя жизнь, то есть такая более это по сравнению с другими рокстарскими играми, да, то есть у них мимика лица очень красиво проработана. Так, тут походу не сюда. А, значит, походу сюда. Блин, лабиринт какой-то. Идем бухать, нахрен нам это расследовать. Идем бухать, все. Достали. Скажем начальнику, что мы прошли. А, и. Оружейный магазин. Все, поехали. Подождите, такое чувство, что подвесоны есть. Настройки, графика. Бля, не то. Применить. Немножко. Блять. Ой, блять, как будто в кинотеатрах. Понятно, настройки, графика, изображение. Давай так, применить. Сейчас. Растяну я на Дискорде, на OBS. Свойства. Сейчас, секунду, ребят. Немножко настрою. Так. Во, все. Возвращаемся. Места. Оружие. Поехал. Сейчас не должно подавать. Лагает из-за стрима. А так, если без стрима, то игра нормальная будет. Подожди, а могу ее хотя бы сейчас эти черные полоски убрать? Попробую сейчас. Пока удавать. Во, сейчас. Все нормально. Я проверю просто. Мало чего. Все. Я настраиваю. Подвесон есть? Если подвесоны есть, то напишите мне. Сейчас, подожди, меня походу, блядь, вообще не слышно. Так, настройки, звук. Давайте так сделаем. Сейчас. Поэтому я пытаюсь, вот, видите, вот, пытаюсь настроить, чтобы оно вам не нормально шло. Так, ну кажется, даже нормально идти. Все. Бля. В игре она меня не подвисает. Это за OBS. Да, как будто играю в мафию. А сейчас как, ну...
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Так.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Так. Блин, а здесь написано Classic Ride. Что же, на каждом нажим, подожди. Это не он? Блять. Бля, я не помню, какой-то магнум у нас. Улики. Револьвер. Угу. Смит Вилсон. Блядь, и где этот? Блядь. Ой.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Да, ребята, это происходит именно в 40-х годах в городе Лос-Анджелесе, город ангелов.
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Так. Люди. Shredder. Так. Ладно. Места. Ага, вот. Я немножко надо разобраться в этой игре немножко. Потому что игра первый раз, ребята. Бля, подожди, а как здесь сигналку включать? Настройки, управление, клавиатура, мышка. Так, позвать напарника. Так, мини-карта, запуск книги, диалога. Так, инструкция, карта, костюмы, руль, лево, газ. Сигнал. Ух ты! О. Бля, старая сороковская, блин, этот, сигналка, как в американских фильмах, ребята. Вижу.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's
А ну сейчас проверим еще раз.
2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Back from the Phelps.
Ой, блядь. Ой, блин, что, через мост?
Encyclopedia of thin air. You really are full of it.
Пропустите, придурки. Блин. Ну, да, здесь, конечно. Да, походу, в те времена, короче, полицейских не очень любили и не пропускали. Вот я еду. А, нет. Да, нет, что-то непонятно. А вот пропускают, да, пропускают. Ой, бля. У меня голова заболела за кашля. Вот. Что значит за перестрелка? Я могу? Подожди сейчас. Там, говорили, можешь спросить, допустим, у... Тудун, 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 тудун. Понятно. А, вот.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Ух ты.
You ready, tough guy?
Ох, ни хрена себе. Давай, давай. А, давай. Фу. На, блядь. На, пиздюк.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Так. Пиздюк. Я охрененно руку на полицейского поднял. Так, не, подожди. Ты куда прячешь? Осматриваем все. Так. Чё здесь у нас этот писюнь делал? Ага. Так, что здесь у нас? Охренеть, какой у него здесь записная книжка. Ой, блин, ты его. Ага.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Блин. Надо было взять для экспертизы.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247.
Это напарник какой-то.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two, Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Понял, короче, это оказывается еще война идет. То есть, как он сказал, то есть это война идет.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Это, походу, задержать грабителя. А! Походу, перестрелка. А, это что за Бобби и Клайн? Нихуя себе, блядь. Нажмите на... Чё, блядь? Я не могу понять, на что нажимать. Ой, блядь. А как, блядь? Ага, все. Блять, я не могу привыкнуть. Нажми на... Чё это такое? Так, все проверим. Ой, блядь. Понятно. Ага.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there.
Охренеть, мне шапку сбили, мне шапка упала. Верните мою шапку. Мою фуражку, сволочь.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
А, это походу этот... Вспоминаю, когда он служил в армейке.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LSPD! You can go screw yourself. Why, you watch it!
Ой.
He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Ни хрена себе толстячок.
Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down
Толстячок, ты
from there
куда?
right now.
Да все, тебе пизда, я выкину нахрен. Все, тебе пизда, я выкину нахрен с крыши.
Stay the hell away from me.
Ой, блядь. Нихуя себе.
You fucking asked for it.
О, тебе пиздец, дядька.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Все, блядь, тебе... Ух, ни хрена себе.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Пиздюк, блядь.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Ох, нихуя себе.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Ладно. На, блядь. На, блядь. Чё, все?
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely.
Да,
In his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in the schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Походу, пошел на краниста, блядь.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I swear.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Ух ты. Ни хрена себе. Ни хрена себе.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Понятно. Охренеть, персонажа можно смотреть как хочешь.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Это мы смотрели только уже. Так. Ага. Значит, улики. Товар. Место.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name?
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Так, свидетельница.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch.
Ребята, наверное, сейчас будем
I was in a
смотреть
store
мимику персонажей.
when Mr. Gage,
Врут нам,
my
либо нет.
boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back.
Вот это не смотрите
I
на
was
мимику.
angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Так, если вам кажется, что свидетель... Нажмите, чтобы обвинить свидетеля во лжи. Истина, сомнение, ложь, открыть блокнот. Перестрелка. Не, ребят, давайте вот серьезно, вот если... Чтобы блядь всех, потому что мы можем всю игру всех посадить. Но тогда это будет не очень красиво. Давайте хотя бы вот подумаем, вот, и вот первая истина, сомнение, ложь. Тара, Роман Зеро, тебе бы главное накол. Ну волнуется, наверное. Ну ладно,
Why
давай.
are you just staring at me like that? I've done nothing wrong.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
А, Тарас, ты угадал.
Kalu.
Молодец.
Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in.
Молодец,
Kalu gets
Тарас,
very
молодец,
angry
молодец.
with
Внимательно
Mr.
смотришь,
Gage, and They
молодец.
start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Так, подробности убийства. Возможные подозрения в убийстве. Давайте вот подробности убийства, да? Надо узнать.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many.
Надо понять.
And they were so loud.
И вам кажется, свидетель так говорит правду, чтобы оценить истину. Истина, сомнение, ложь. Да. Ну, я не знаю, что взять. Я могу, может, сомнение. Сомнение, да, у нас, значит, здесь. Давай сомнение.
You have something of a selective memory, Miss Coletta. It won't endear you to any police officers I know.
How can you say that? I want to help, officer, really. But it's all just a blur in my head.
Давайте вот.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Calu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Так, если вам кажется, что свидетель лжет, но... Мне кажется, она не врет. Мне кажется, в этот раз она говорит правду. Она видела свидетеля, то есть она видела. Она видела, говорила, то есть она, получается, она говорит правду. То есть я думаю, истина. Ваши предположения. Я думаю, она говорит правду, то есть она рассказала, что она видела. Тарас, если ты смотришь там на ютубе других прохождений, пожалуйста, не надо мне спойлерить. Я знаю, что ты можешь. Возможно, свою участницу. А если нет? Вот подумать. Вот если нет. Если бы она была соучастница, то есть если она участвовала в этом, она бы сказала, допустим, она не видела никого. Но она видела, значит, кого-то. Вот если она говорит, допустим, она видела кого-то, если бы она кого-то, если бы она скрывала, она бы сказала, я не видела. Там, или что-нибудь такое выдумал, что я, допустим, не виноват, но я не видел никого. А так она сказала, что она видела кого-то, то есть, кто убивал. Так, окей, если она подставила, значит нажимаем на ложь, то есть если она поймаем, значит ее в наручники. Если так.
I've done nothing wrong.
Ну давай рискнем. Попробуем.
I think you're trying to pin this thing on this Kalu character. I think you were angry with Mr. Gage and you shot him.
You think that? You're a madman. I don't know about guns. You can't prove I own a gun.
Так. Перестрелка.
I've told you all I know. I think you should leave me alone.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must. But I won't say another word to you.
О, ну вы рискнули, пофиг. Подожди, чё? Так. Но попробовали, ребята. Да, мы не будем же, мы то есть играем наугад, то есть мы пытаемся узнать, видите, у нас и получилось расследовать. Хреновость наш детектив. Даже так. Надо бы выбрать второй, мне кажется. О, блядь. Один дизлайк, да боже, ставь дизлайк, мне все равно. Ладно. Ну ладно, в этот раз мы не будем спешить.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Ах, козел.
Kalu, get back here!
Every man for himself! This is chicken.
Да. Сейчас мы всех убиваем. Обвиняем, убиваем. Что можно загрузить?
Officer Cole Phelps.
Сейчас мы всех убиваем. Ой, блин.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid
Вот это актер в оранжевом футболке, это, кстати, с американского сериала. Я не помню какого.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Давай.
Broad daylight, crowded street. I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Ни хрена нет.
See the letter. They wear pearl earrings made out to Bank of Arcadia.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I help you, sir?
Посмотреть хочу.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
All right, yes.
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis galleta.
Блять. Возраст 27.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Я играю новую игру, ребята. Сталкер уже задолбал. Каждые 24 часа в сутки в день. Сталкер. Неохота мне сталкер. Я вот приобрел новую игру, хочу понять. Посмотрим.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. Do you want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal
Oh
offense to
my
lie to a police
fucking god.
officer downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must.
My fucking god, man. Да, можно пропустить эту хуйню рекламы.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star of the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay,
Ой,
stand
блядь,
further
можно
back and move
пропустить.
along. It's your choice, but make it
Нельзя
quick, people.
пропустить.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Let me through.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Ладно. Блять. Я вместе спустил.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Ну что, идемте. Блин, надо внимательно, потому что, блин, я вот...
I'm Officer Phelps.
Ой,
I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
All right. Yes.
It was
it's a
my
dead
boss.
person.
Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis galleta.
Так.
you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back.
Ребята, что выбираем?
I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and
Что
saw
выбираем?
Mr. Gage fall.
Врет или нет? Блин, уже не... Понятно.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Да, ты прав.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me
Ты прав.
store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other.
Сексуальная баба.
Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk,
Пару раз.
nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Так. Так, что здесь?
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Сначала ложь, потом сомнение, еще раз сомнение. Ага.
You have something of a selective memory, Miss Coletta. It won't endear you to any police officers I know.
How can you say that? I want to help, officer, really.
Второй вопрос неправильный. Неправильный.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Подозреваемый опознан. Ладно, давай сомнения. Правильный.
Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. Been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Так.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
Так, все, поехали. Так вот этот раз я не буду его убивать. Вот этот раз я его убью просто. Просто машину закатал. Ну да, только одна неправильно, но надеюсь, это не повлияет ни на что. А тогда Шерлок Холмс ты наш. Че, идем допросить. Только в этот раз я не буду стрелять.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Go, power. А, да. Ты ему напарник это, да.
Kalu, get back here!
When the hell is the food gonna arrive already?
Holy hell!
Too late, Kalu!
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
More likely to hit a bystander.
Блять.
I hate this city! Oh, God!
Not a man alive can make that shot with this weapon.
Сука.
I'm out of here. Don't make it worse, Kalu!
More likely to hit a bystander.
Mercy!
Сука. Ух, нихуя.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Тарас веселый.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
Ребята, ставьте пальцы вверх.
It grinds slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Я думаю, что он врет. Дайте он глазами бегает, да? Вот, можем использовать интуицию один раз только. Так. Я думаю, да, сомнение. Неправильный.
So you shot this guy over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down?
Неправильно.
Straight and orderly lines to the ovens? Not this heap. I say enough is enough. No more. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help
А,
you, Mr.
наверное,
Kalu.
да.
You shot a man dead in
Типа как
cold blood.
типа в
You're going to have to
будущем
pay for
все
that.
будет.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a
Да.
bastard. Whatever he got what was
То есть
coming.
получается,
But
видите,
it had nothing to do with me.
А. Так, ложь или истина? Давайте ложь.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything. You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Блять. Да, игра такая, блин.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Типичный настоящий такой босс. Иди, блядь, разберись с ним.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Так, ладно.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Да, вот так значит надо используем интуицию. Ага. Давай.
I don't know why I'm bothering to try to help you here, Mr. Kalu. I could stand in front of the grand jury and say that you showed no remorse. The defendant is a cold-blooded killer.
Very good, boy chick. Kiss my ass. I know what you're doing. I think I'll wait for my lawyer to get here before I make any kind of statement.
Блять.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Блять.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
А, бля, надо было сначала ложь, а потом бабу взять. Блять. Да, ну тренируемся, пофиг, тренируемся. В этой игре нету тренировок, поэтому мы тренируемся.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Вспомните себя на моем месте, встаньте. Давай спросим.
You followed Everett Gage and a girl back to the shoe store.
Врет
Put
и...
5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
А, да, мы же помните, когда мы, короче, когда с бабой говорили, она сказала, что она напишет этот.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Вот. Правильный. Во-во-во.
Escaleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Так, сомнение или истина или сомнение. Я не доверяю этому придурку. Наверное, сомнение, да, ребята? Ваше решение. Сомнение или истина? Сомнение, да? Давайте сомнение. Правильно.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Получилось.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Поздравляем, ребята, мы прошли этот детектива. Шерлок Холмс отдыхает. О, мы пути достижения, ребята. Сейчас мы типа как детектив, да, мы уже типа такие, то есть нас повысили. А менты тоже здесь пончики жрут, как и в реальной жизни.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner. Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Do you think this lipstick's too light?
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Да, здесь карта большая.
There's a crime happening somewhere. Go find it.
The bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my saddle.
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving
You know this place? Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All
units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No, you were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. You finished?
Ой,
The
блядь.
Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part in the house. What did you do? I kept the speaker.
All units of 459 just occurred occurred at 6th and Ceres. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Help me!
People here crazy.
Стоять, сука.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Не пиздюк, блядь. Бля, я не хочу его убивать.
Now, are we gonna make a bargain or what? How long do you think you can hold out?
Is that a backfire?
Да. Меня настрелили. Зато житель остался. Блин, машина похожа на Волгу.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Всем привет, ребята, кто заходит?
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Ставьте пальцы вверх, ребята, подписывайтесь, ставьте пальцы вверх. Кому нравится такая игра, тут про детектива. Если кто знает, подсказывайте тоже.
First case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. You don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Чё?
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
I better get back to work, sir. How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you fighting. How about you?
I've got a mission.
Посмотрим все.
In the lab. Practical Joker said it's contaminated soil. My guess, big lump of shit.
Так. Понятно, Мэйл.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Happier times, I guess.
Так. Да, нетипично. Улики. Бумажник. Брызги крови. Крови автомобиля. И последний маршрут автомобиля. Угу. Ага, вот еще есть.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Понятно. Так, может, еще есть доказательства.
Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Ох, ни хрена себе.
Victim looks to have
Аж
lost a lot
весь
of
в
blood.
компоте.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got? A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way. Any sign of the guy? Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Не понял. Ух ты.
Over here, Phelps. Trunk is unlocked. Better take a look at it.
Ух ты. Так, давай осмотрим это.
I don't think so.
Love hook.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Так, мистер Морган.
I have another 5 cases to get to this morning, Detective. I think I've seen it all.
Так, люди. Мистер Морган. Так, ладно.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Ну, я думаю, ему поверят, он нормальный, да, мне кажется? Ребят, ваше впечатление. Что скажете? Ребят, ваше мнение. Я вот думал, что он не виноват. Вот, использовать интуицию, да? То есть истина, правильно?
When you saw the blood,
Was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Look dry already.
Да.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Двойно Ай. Так, истина или ложь? Но он не виноват. Он не виноват ни в чем. Я думаю, что он ничего не виноват. То есть, да, он нашел машину. По нему видно, что видишь, что не волнуется, то есть он не убийца. Я вот предполагаю, что он истину говорит. То есть у него нет повода врать полиции, то есть убивать кого-то и машину ворвать. Тем более он говорит, что машина в крови была засохшая. То есть он нашел ее, вызвал полицию.
You know, my nephew joined the police. He's a little slow too.
Че выбираем, ребята? Истина или ложь? Истина, да?
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Да, он нормально, он видите, он ничего не сделал. Так. Присутствие на месте преступления.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Он работает на железнодорожной. То есть он просто увидел, что машина разбита, походу. То есть он сказал, что он увидел в другом месте. Он работает здесь. То есть, потом он увидел машину здесь, значит, он, получается, говорит правду. Он не врет, мне кажется, да, вот, если подумать. Так как он работает на станции, ну, на железнодорожной, ЖД. Как ваше мнение? Ну, я вот считаю, что номер один, да, истина. То есть он не преступник. Он даже не волнуется, то есть, потому что он не убивал. Вот ваше мнение. Истина, сомнение, ложь. Ваше мнение, ребята.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
Что скажем ему? Истина или ложь? Истина, да? Окей.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Так. Остался-ка.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Так, что скажем по поводу бумажника, ребята? По поводу бумажника мы нашли. Ну, он не убивал. Это же понятно, что истина. То есть можем ему верить. То есть он не такой преступник, как кажется. Сомнения.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really
Поздравляю, ребята, мы сделали это. Мы сделали это.
You're done here. We'll head over there now.
побежали. Подожди. Подожди, что? Значит, так. Ага. Подожди, а если... Чтобы не ехать 2 раза... Надо поговорить с полицейским, я думаю. Или с доктором. Ну, что-то здесь не так. Блять. Вот. Ага.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. This isn't what we're looking for.
Может, здесь что-нибудь еще есть?
What's going on, detective? Something bad happened here?
Sprinkles was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Что-то как-то странно. Пачка сигарет. Ну да. Поехали. Пока, напарник.
Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is? Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out. Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car? Obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed. It's the wrong way around.
How so, genius?
Where is Avery? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car, and it
Блин,
goes
как будто мафию
wrong, you
играем.
leave the body behind, not the car.
Наподобие.
You got something there, though. Doesn't add up. Read about the guy in the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
Any Century unit 415, possible mental case. At 7th and Flower, unit to handle code tree identified.
This is car 11K.
Что за хиппи, блин?
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Механатику больно в труселях.
Give it up, LAPD.
He went that way.
Придурок в трусах бегает по городу, ребят. Не, ну... Придурок в трусах.
Don't make me chase you.
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Ой, блять. Ну вставай. Иди сюда, петух в трусах. Ты языки.
Farewell, cruel world.
Придурок. Решил полетать. Ой, бля. Каспер, блядь, конченый. Ой, блин. Реально смешно, полетел, бля, в трусах, блядь. Спрыгнул, блин, еще ты полетел, а? Я свободен. Пум. О боже. Смешная игра, ребята. Вот честно скажу, не совру. Смешная. Ребята, ставьте пальцы вверх, подписывайтесь, ставьте пальцы вверх, лайк, ставьте побольше. Кому нравятся такие полеты. 100 лайков за этот полет, ребята. Ой, блин, вот это мужик решил полететь. Почувствовал физику, да? Притяжение. О, сейчас, секунду, ребята, секунду, сейчас. Секунду. Секунду. Секундочку, ребята. 1 second. Так. Все. Сейчас, секунду. 1 second. Там собачку надо было. Вот. Собака ко мне пристала. Все, не, ну ребята, ну за этот полет бедный мужик. Такой упал, разбился в морге. Ой, он вот. Дом Блэка. 11:49 АМ.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Wow, this is Vault. Вас приглашаю. Вы попали в Vault 111.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Это получается жена, да?
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk. Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Oh.
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Да, это же реально в жизни жены бывают такие сучки, ребята.
Doesn't give me anything to go on. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Классная моделька. Как-то ценная чашка здесь стоит.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Ага.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about the past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Охренеть. Что-то я сам запутался, что вообще произошло.
Probably nothing. I don't think this is going to help us.
Блять. Ого.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R and I should have an address.
понятно. Еще раз такая пачка. Ой, блин. Как-то странно.
Maybe. No. Nothing significant.
Так. Так. $82.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Inside, outside, не бежит. О.
This must be Adrian's.
А мы очки нашли, ребята. Помните, мы очки нашли. То есть, мне кажется, жена убила.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Походу, жена его и убила. Это мое предположение. Сейчас, одну секунду, ребята. Одну секунду.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Все тут. Сорян, ребята. Сейчас меня по кишке бьет по башке. Сорян. Так. Проголодался. Из-за этого, блин, этого детектива жрать захотелось.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Grab the phone. R and I could run down an address for Kavanaugh's in no time.
Ух ты, ни хрена себе.
Not sure this means much.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
Так.
No, that won't work.
Ага.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Получается, его убили. Ему даже жена его убила. Так, сейчас. Так, где она?
I'm all right now, detectives.
Так, ребята, что выбираем первое? Квитанция, спички из бара, местонахождение Эндрина Блэка, фотография с подписью Николь и Абель Миссия Блэк. Что выбираем? Ладно, возьмем.
Please hurry. My husband might be injured.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
Что берем? Третье? Третье, правильно? Окей. То почему-то она нам врет. Но давайте сделаем так. Ложь или истина? Что выбираем?
But you knew where he was really going because you told him to meet you at the rail yards. That's where you jumped him. How did you hide the bodies?
You have an overly active imagination, young man. Do you have any proof of that allegation?
Вот так.
My husband is missing. You say he may be hurt, and the best you can do is berate me? You're a poor example of a man.
Так.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Что выбираем? Понятно. Второе. Окей.
Your husband would rather spend time at the bar than be at home with you, Mrs. Black. And that makes you angry.
Yes, it does make me angry. But I know my place, officer, unlike you.
Я понял. Что? Я слышу.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Он волнуется, походу. Трудный выбор. Ну, думаю, она истинна. Хотя она его тоже убила мужа. Она могла просто убить мужа тоже. Подставить, то есть там, подкинуть. Так, ребят,
Are you trying to find my husband?
Да, дура. Кто в курсе про эту игру, подсказывайте, помогайте. То есть вы говорите, что она вот мы разделили убийство про по-моему мужа. И как бы она ничего не виновата. Но хотя она ему тоже и подставила его и убила. И пытается скрыть свои преступления. Я думаю, что она лжет. Ребята, думаю, что она лжет ваше
Please
предложение.
hurry. My husband might be injured.
Ваше предложение, ребята. Ладно, думаю, она лжет.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Так, ладно. Ага.
You're wrong. I presume it's too much to expect an apology.
Ага. Так, квитанция.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Может, муж направо пошел? Или налево? Или направо, налево? Или два в одном? Она говорит, что сидела дома вечером. Так. Ну, я думаю, что она, мне кажется, продолжает лгать нам. Либо сомнение, мне кажется, сомнение, что она не сидела дома, да, вот что-то там она делала. Ну, потому что точно не истина, точно. Она не могла сидеть дома просто так вот. Если бы, допустим, муж... Если бы муж, допустим, пропал бы, вызвал полицию, наверное, мне кажется. Она не ждала, допустим, она не ждала, пока милиция приедет к ней. То есть, либо сомнение, либо ложь. Что-то одно из двух. Двух из трех. Если не считая первого. Мне кажется, либо сомнение, либо ложь. ваши предложения, ребят. Всем привет, кто смотрит, всем привет, кто в курсе. Как думаете, она лжет или правда говорит? То есть ложь или сомнение? То есть я думаю, что ну.
Please hurry. My husband might be injured.
Но Энджи, его убили. Ладно. Сомнения, думаю, да, ну, потому что.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
Квитанция, вот.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Даже так. То есть сомнение там вот, значит, она почти она раскололась. Но она лгала. Что она сказала, была дома? А на самом деле она была с ним. Блин, вот это Шерлок Холмс, блин, 21 хранить. Будем считать, что Шерлок Холмс в нашем веке, блин. В наше время. То есть она сказала, что она была с мужем. Ну, она сказала, то есть она сказала, что она была дома, а оказалось, что она была с мужем. То есть она нам жжет, мне кажется, есть такое предложение, либо жжет, либо сомнение. Она не может быть истинна. Потому что, мне кажется, ну не складывается, что вот, мне кажется, она и тот мужик, они убили мужа. Просто, и они пытаются просто скрыть.
Please hurry. My husband might be injured.
Или спрятать свои эти улики. Я думал, ложь, да, я тоже так подумал.
You're lying. You killed your husband, and Morgan helped you cover it up.
Во.
How dare you? I love my husband.
Ага.
On what basis could you
Конечно,
possibly
они
accuse
убили
me of
вдвоем,
wanting to
видишь?
hurt him? It's hardly surprising the police force has such a bad reputation, with people like you representing them.
Our job is to find out what happened to your husband. Your lack of cooperation can only hinder our investigation, Mrs. Black.
Что-то я не понял. И что это? Подожди, что это? Че, все что ли? Подожди, ничего. Ой, блядь. Мы, походу, неправильно сделались. Не можно пропустить, это бред.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's in order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
I got this gadget whiz putting recording devices into the place for him.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
Окей. Идем.
I didn't come to California to be a
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got to this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
His mother would be proud of him.
Very simple
Catching all
thing.
those criminals.
I guarantee he walked.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot and the warehouse district. I'll direct.
So,
tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Kelsey? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as the first lieutenant. Caught working out. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, Kate.
The roof officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
What's your rush?
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Ловим этого урода. Еще по ногам.
This place is going to hell in a handbasket.
Ой, блядь.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now.
What in the
You want to
world?
back off right now.
You fucking asked for it!
Son of a bitch! I'll take it.
Ой, блядь, я ебал, это миссия.
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th
Охуй с
and
ним.
Ceres. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just
Нихуя
left
себе.
6th and Ceres.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face.
Ой, блядь.
I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me. Moxie! What the heck, fire? Hurry, you can still catch him. Son of a bitch! I'll take you all down with me.
Че, мы поймали его, что ли? А, убил. Ну зато заложник спас. Все.
You're a reckless bad person.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first
Ну
case,
что опять
Phelps.
эта миссия,
Okay to admit it
блядь.
if you're stumped. You don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay. What now?
Better get details from the reporting officer before we go any further.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
How's the world looking?
Get back here, Phelps. We're not done yet. Keep searching.
How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical jokers say it's contaminated soil. My guess? Big one.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. Happier times, I guess. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
I've got plenty. How about $5?
Brand name might give us something to go on.
The early bird gets the worm.
Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too.
Come on!
Sal. Встань, вставай.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
Саша.
You know, my nephew joined the police. He's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir? You know, my nephew joined the police, and he's a little slow, too. How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
Иди ложись спать, это легко.
You know, my nephew joined the police. He's a little slow too.
Монстр, блядь.